What's happening? Welcome to Platform 246. I'm Lawrence. Happy New Year. This is our first stream up. We got Trey in the building today. Big play Trey. He looks like he's paused. Son, I think you're paused right now. Or is it me? We already got a couple of comments too. Carcast. What's happening, sir? My young G, how you doing? And then again, I'm doing well today, Carcast. How are you? The 49ers are off today, as we all know. What's happening in the Carcast? Looks like Platform 246 wanted to tell you hello. Faithful and folks, again, welcome to a new year. Look at that, the typos. You know, typos don't matter on the platform. We all know that. If you didn't know, you know now. Okay, but happy Saturday. Smash that thumbs up. That's the like button when you first step up. We appreciate it. Mitch, what's good? The leader of the Hardcore Network. How you doing, sir? Good luck to you and your Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Okay, I heard that AJ Brown was having some issues. Son, okay, boom, there you go. There, your face just moved. How you doing, Big Play Trey?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, my son. We're about to do some awards. We're about to have both of them. Y'all know this is my favorite type of show to do when I get to have my sons in here with me. Bebop, stay rock steady, my man. How you doing today? Happy Saturday to you. What's up? We're about to get into some 49ers awards. See, the 49ers are off today, right? And tomorrow and Monday. Why? Because we handled business all year long. So what I thought was, because they're off, because as Debo Samuel said, the Niner gang is kicking their feet up all weekend watching football. I figured this was a great time to, as I told to someone in my life recently, give them their flowers. And that's what we're going to do today. They've been snubbed on some of the awards that are out there, and we're waiting for Damien. He's going to get in here as well. They've been snubbed on some of the awards. The All-Pro came out. The Pro Bowls come out. Some people did not get on those lists, and I'm pissed. But it's okay. When you were last with us also, before you were last with us, we lost a game. That's okay, too, because it didn't count. Look at the get me back in the damn. Come on with the darkness. Okay, there we go. All right, so Trey, how was your week been?
It was all right. Week's been all right.
It's been all right. Your face is paused. You want to try to go out and come back in? I can hear you, but your face is paused. But we can keep you like that too. You're a handsome young man. But folks, let us know in the comments how your week has been. And don't just Tommy. What's good, motherfucker? Not the Giants, not the San Francisco Giants. I can tell you that they're not good. But I hope you're good. Happy New Year to you, my dog. Tommy's coming in straight from Instagram. Tommy likes to send me shit on Instagram. I don't mean to put our business out there, Tommy. Tommy likes to just send me shit though, just the randomest fucking videos that you could ever imagine. But we are the number one seed, as you can see around my face, basically, and that leaves us without a game this weekend, without really having to do shit this weekend, but bathe in the glory of our wins and our effort throughout the year. So I wanted to come in, and that's what we're wearing the fucking light. That's why we're wearing the old school, damn bitch, Super Bowl, fuck, the old school Super Bowl shirt. As you know, we are not buying a new shirt. Even though we got jerseys now and all that shit, we're not buying a new shirt until we're back at and in the Super Bowl. My lighting is all bad today. But you all know what I look like. I could have that blank screen up here and shit like a lot of content creators do. So it is what it is. But we're about to get into the awards. I got a guest here in the building. It's Big Play Trey. He's back. I'm waiting. We're waiting for Damien or for Man to come in. Trey, you ready to go? Get into our first award.
Yeah.
All right. And please, folks, faithful, let us know who you think each one is. Do we want to start with the most valuable player, or do we want to start somewhere else? I want to start somewhere else.
We could start somewhere else.
Let me get your top offensive play of the year. 17 games. We finished 12-5. Can you dig back into the thoughts, and you're a smart child, you came from me, not to big myself up, son, but you're a smart child, and you have a really good memory, and you love the Niners. Can you think back to maybe your favorite play of the season?
I can, and it's very easy for me. It takes no time.
Okay.
It was Debo taking that slant against Philly all the way to the house, 50-plus yards. That might be, watching that play live, that might just be the greatest I think I've ever just felt watching football. And just watching him do that was pretty crazy to me. I just couldn't believe my eyes.
I can't believe my eyes a lot of times when I'm watching the 49ers either. Or, again, watching you as my child, loving the 49ers. So I would have to say that would have to be at least at the minimum, the top 5 plays of the year. Catching a slant. And I mean quick. Our man Purdy was on it. You know, he was pretty quick with it. Stop, Tommy. And hey, Tommy. And then you woke up. Go Dodgers. Catching a slant against the Eagles, taking it to the house ahead of a 42-10 ass whooping. What else can we ask for, faithful? What else can we ask for? So for me, I think that my favorite play of the season, I know you would probably generally, want to say that a touchdown would be what it would be, but not for me. My favorite play of the season was actually from the game that we actually attended. Oh, boom. Thank you so much. How about, okay, my bad, real quick. Tell me, how about those D-backs? Them and the Cardinals. Okay? So, and let us know what's your favorite top offensive play of the entire season. Bebop Jones says, CMC 70-yarder in Pittsburgh at the beginning of the third to basically close it out. Ayuk serving pancakes then. Ayuk was blocking like a motherfucker on that play. I do remember it. Bang, fucking bang. Purdy is in the building. What's happening, dog? How you been? It's been a while. Happy New Year to you. Hope you and yours are good. Right now, we're talking about the first award of the team of the year of the season of this fucking show. Top offensive player of the year. Oh, and then boom, right on time. The man, the myth, Bruno Mars himself. DJ, hello, my son. He's gonna come. You're on pause right now. You're on pause. There you go. How you doing, son?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, Daddy. All right. So we're talking about the top offensive player of the year right now. Being good, brother. Glad I can watch. I'm very glad you can watch the show too, man. I know usually we be at the night. We get with the night visions and stuff like that, but we're coming to you early on a Saturday. So happy Saturday to everybody. Playoffs start today. Let us know your top offensive player of the year. So, Damien, my son, go ahead. What is your top offensive player of the year? Not to put you on the spot as soon as you step up, Dave, but boom.
I think for me, it comes down to 2 plays. Either when you face the Seahawks and Debo, he had the super long pass, the play action, the super long pass. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah. Either that one or the 72-yard run from Christian McCaffrey. I think we had a lot of good teamwork on that play. A lot of receivers blocking downfield, so it just shows how good of a team we are at blocking, especially. But I'm gonna go with the Debo play because we scored a touchdown on that one.
Boom. Okay. And everybody's giving their stuff. Let me say what's up. We got a new G in the house, David McNiner. He will come on your show or his show. Sleeveless, suns out, guns out. Boom. David McNiner. What's happening, sir? How you doing? Happy New Year. If we haven't got a chance to talk since then, I think I've talked to you on other shows, but I think this is our first show. So welcome in, brother. Thank you for stepping up. Hit the like button, everybody. We sincerely appreciate you. That's a thumbs up if you didn't know. Okay, you know now. Bebop says he chokeslammed him. The favorite play for David McNiner was when Demo put that big hit on Devontae Smith. If you're on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. And Tommy said, and Tommy, as usual, we're like this, Tommy. CMC tossed Spoon like a rag doll. Then he said, I just tossed your bitch ass. And he literally did. He stood up at the game that we were at and said, I just tossed your bitch ass. Witherspoon, just like I told his father, you are sorry with your bitch ass. And yes, I did fight with Ahkello Witherspoon's father on Instagram about 2 years ago. Don't ask. Kelsey isn't the only one smashing us Swift. Yes, he did fuck DeAndre. I think that's his name, whatever the fuck Smith his name is. Oh no, is Smith or Swift? We just beat all the Eagles' asses, so it doesn't really matter. My favorite play of the year, though, is yes, that same play. We were at the Rams game, CMC going up the sideline. It wasn't a touchdown, but it was Ahkello Witherspoon getting put into the ground after a long, long run. You know, the entire team had to be a part of that, and it was a part of us, of course, beating the Los Angeles Rams in their own home. What more can we ask for? So thank Big City. Go ahead, son.
I think the best offensive play was against the Eagles, and it was the 10-yard slant, and Debo just took it all the way to the house. I think that was my favorite play of the year.
You said the Debo slant?
Yeah, the one he took all the way to the house.
Well, that's what your brother said right before you came in. So you see the sons, you see the brothers. They're on the same page, like fathers, like sons. Yes, that probably is our top offensive play of the year, because I would say it was going up against Philadelphia, who we know we have a rivalry with, who beat the hell out of us last year, had us all ready to cry, at least me. Okay, so and they clipped Brock Purdy's wing, snapped his whole chicken wing right off. So they deserved all that ass up and all that foot in their ass and in their mouth. They deserved it. Crazy Juice says, "What's up? What's happening to you, Crazy Juice? Good to see you, sir." And then Tommy says that was also a defensive play. David, looks like you need some more coffee. Tommy, don't start your shit. Don't start your shit, Tommy. Speaking of defensive plays, Big City, please let us know in the comments, brother. What's your top offensive play of the year? Swerve in the building. Everybody's coming through. What's happening, Swerve? Shout out to Twitter. Shout out to the X. Boom. Shout out to the X. I wish John was in here. The X is silent, but the X is not silent on Twitter. Twitter is popping. Twitter is a real place. Okay, I hope you all know that. Swerve, how you doing? What's your top offensive play of the year? I always forget. Are you a Niner? I believe you are, Swerve, right? It's just I have so many people that I get with. Buffalo is soft. I'm mad that the governor, they called the game off. If you didn't know, Buffalo is not having that game today.
So there's
Thank
only
you for
one
coming
game
in.
today?
Say, what's up, son?
There's only one game on today?
Mm-hmm.
There's two.
Yeah, Buffalo got canceled or transferred till Monday. So the
believe
Buffalo,
the Browns as well.
yeah, the Browns, Houston will be on. I guess that's
Isn't that
1:30.
the only game?
I think it's Browns and Texans and Chiefs and Dolphins too.
Oh no, yeah. Steelers was supposed to be tomorrow anyway.
Boom.
And they pushed it back.
And they're not gonna be able to. Yeah, you're right. So it's still 2 games for all of y'all today. Enjoy those football games. So speaking of, again, defensive plays, as Tommy told David, it was a defensive play that happened. 50-yard line tickets, front row, going for $90. I bet they are. Excuse me. 2 games on. Turds at 1 p.m. The Turds. Who are the Turds? Texans? All right. Browns? Oh, the Browns.
Maybe.
Cleveland Browns. Top defensive play of the year. Damon, I'm going to start with you. Can you think of one?
Yeah. I'm going to go with our only defensive touchdown this year from Tavarius Ward. That started his pick journey, and I think it was a great play. He took it all the way to the house from like 50 yards out. So I'm going to go with that one. Tavarius Ward, pick 6.
I like it. And folks, David, Browns. Let us know, please, in the comments what's your top defensive play of the year. And anyone that's watching that is not a faithful, please understand, you still my folks. You still are folks. You can say hello. We welcome everyone here. There's no disrespect. There's no color lines. None of that shit. Trey, big play. Let us know what's your top defensive play of the year, son.
I think my top defensive play was against Seattle on Thanksgiving, and it really just showed me that Travis Ward is one of the best corners. When he was one-on-one with DK Metcalf, and they were running up the sideline, and I think it was Drew Lock, or I think it was Gino, I don't know, whichever one, threw him an end zone ball, and Travis Ward turned his head around, located the ball, and swatted it down. And he did that twice in that game. So you can just honestly pick whichever one. But I think being able to do that just shows how amazing of a corner he is. Because how many corners do that? How many corners will turn around, locate the ball, and either catch it or bat it down? I can't name a lot. That might have been a pass interference if it was another corner, and then they would have been on the one.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to agree. Stopping, especially in today's NFL, pass interference is very ticky-tack. So to get around a bigger player like that and make that type of play, I think, like you said, now, remember, Travis Ward that was snubbed for first-team All-Pro, right? Now, that was with the player votes. Travis Ward, faithful as you may know, though, did make All-Pro second team by the AP, the Associated Press. So congratulations to Travis Ward for making All-Pro first time in his career. He also is a Pro Bowler. Is he not? Did he make the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, he made the Pro Bowl along with so many other people.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy's top defensive play. Thank you for that big play, Trey. Tommy's top defensive play of the year. Warner, peanut punches Pollard, Sunday Night Football fumble, then mud stomping the dull ass cow tricks.
Yeah.
We don't say it. We have a hard time saying some of you people's teams' names. Okay, now as I said, I may be softening the stance on a team soon. I'm not sure. We will see. But yeah, it's difficult. So the cow tricks, yeah, we did stomp a mud hole in your asses, and that's what's going to happen if you see us again. So get yourselves prepared. My top defensive player of the year is also not a pick six or 14 or anything like that. It is an interception though, and it comes from a off criticized player by the name of Deommodore Lenoir. Deommodore Lenoir, and I can't even remember which team it was. It was either Washington State or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But it was the fumble, ripping the ball out of the player's hands inside the 5-yard line. He nearly got a fumble recovery, a 90-plus yard fumble recovery. If Kyle Shanahan's silly rat-faced cartoon ass didn't run out onto the field and get a penalty, we would have. But Deommodore Lenoir taking the ball right out of a wide receiver's hands on the sideline, staying in bounds, and recovering the fumble and making sure that we won that game. That's my top defensive player of the year for me.
That's a good
Boys,
one.
what team was that?
What'd you say?
Okay, what team was that we did that against?
I believe that was
the Eagles.
Yeah.
The Eagles. Boom. Thank you. A part of that beatdown.
I think another one could be. Sorry, I think
Okay.
another could be the week after we acquired Chase Young. Him and Bosa both got a sack at the same time, and it was a strip fumble.
Boom. That was sexy.
Simultaneous
That was-
sack.
Yeah.
That was pretty sexy. Okay, so Big C says top O play of the year, 76-yard touchdown pass to Ayuk against the Bucs. That was pretty nasty. We can hit you from anywhere. Lefts, rights, uppercuts, hooks, jab, bow, hit you with the jab, fuck your shit up. Okay, it really doesn't matter. It's Niner, gang, or don't bang right now, and it's also Super Bowl or bust. That's why we're coming in today and giving out the awards. And again, giving the 49ers players and the coaching staff, everybody, their flowers. We know we are hated across the land. Okay, hated across the land in all types of different ways. Tommy says, facts, Lawrence. That was a badass play, Lawrence Goodwin. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Tommy. Thank you. And it also showed that Demo was not a hoe anymore. Okay. Also, top defensive play is Fred Warner strip sack fumble against the Bucks. I like it. I like it. Big City says I'm biased. I went to that Bucks game. I can understand that. That's when my top offensive play was from Christian. Face masking Ahkello Witherspoon's mark ass into the mat. Okay. Out there in Inglewood. Swerve Show says, imagine if the Browns go to the Super Bowl with the cheapest quarterback in Flacco, but have the highest paid on the bench. That would be some type of.
Is he hurt right now? Is Deshaun out for the season?
Yeah.
Done. Dunzo. Dunzo for the season.
Shoulder.
Dunzo for the season. Yes, he is.
Like so many
Boom.
others.
Tiffany Cook says, thank you so much, Tiffany. Hello, Miss Tiffany. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to Platform 246. Thank you for stepping up. Please hit the like button, Tiffany. I appreciate you. Tiffany says the hate can't stop the victory. Stay for amen. 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 Fuck you people that want to hate. It's not going to stop us from whooping your team's ass if that's what God has planned. And I believe that that's what God has planned. It's the 40th anniversary. I believe, right? No, it's not. What the fuck is it? It's the 30th anniversary of us winning our last Super Bowl. 30 years. It's time. Swerve Show says KC fans about to be frozen and eating each other by the third quarter. Yes, it's going to turn into one of them, that movie Monster or something like that.
Isn't it just wind or is it snow also?
Say what now?
Is it just wind? Just wind? Okay.
It looks like death, from what I can see. Pure
probably.
and utter death. So let's get to the next award here that we have. So this is something that could be, I think, debated for the team. We had some standouts, as we talked about already. Charvarius Ward stepped up big this year. You know, his basically finally earned that contract, being the one of the top free agents, especially that we've signed throughout our regime, throughout Kyle and John's time here. He's one of our biggest signings, basically, that stayed and actually, you know, like that nigga D Ford, he didn't do shit but get his back broke. Pause. But he was broke back. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't do nothing with him. But again, from the very same team, Charvarius Ward has come and he's played outstanding. Of course, we have the man in the middle. We have Fred Warner, a perennial All-Pro. He is your first team All-Pro, the only unanimous All-Pro on defense, I believe, in all of football this year is Fred Warner. You know, of course, we have all the different parts and pieces that we have sprinkled across the defensive line. We have people that we really could pick from. We have the number one, in my opinion, number two, whatever, you know, the league. We don't need to split hairs. We have one of the best defenses in football. So, boys, Trey, starting with you. Who is your defensive player of the year for the 49ers this season?
Defensive player of the year, I would probably have to say Charvarius Ward. I just feel like Charvarius Ward made so many plays for us, kept us in so many games. I mean, he, like you said, he really did step up big and prove that he is the number one corner and one of the best at it in the league. So, and all those coverage sacks that we've had, or against Philly, where all game long Jalen Hurts is just standing in the pocket because he has nowhere to throw to, because downfield it's just locked down. And I assume Charvarius Ward has something to do with that. So, yeah, he got a lot of our interceptions. I think we might have led the league in interceptions up until like the last couple of weeks or whatever. But yeah, definitely Charvarius Ward for me.
I like it. I like it. Let us know in the comments, folks. Who do you have today as your defensive player of the year for the 49ers? Damien, if you're just coming in, welcome. Hit the like button, please, on your way in or on your way out, whichever. Whether you see this today, tomorrow, next week, as you always know, back you going back in the future and you see this shit, and you saw that yesterday. Whatever the case is, please hit a thumbs up. We appreciate you. Son, defensive player of the year for you.
Yeah. If I had to really choose, it would be Charvarius Ward, but I'm gonna go with a different player. It comes down for me to two people. I think Jair Brown, he really stepped up this year, the rookie. I think he had a lot of leadership and maturity for especially a rookie, of course. And he had 2 picks this year. Seeing Huff go out was terrible, but seeing Jair Brown step up.
Whoa, what happened?
Player of the year,
He's back.
besides Charvarius Ward, would have to be Chase Young. I think the minute he came, our defense turned around, whether it was because of him actually getting sacks or just taking pressure off of Bosa and the rest of the line to get them to be able to get the sacks themselves. Regardless, our defense turned around after we got him, so I'm going to go with Chase Young.
I love it. Clap it up for so Chase Young, Damian's pick. OH, go Buckeyes. Nick Bosa and Chase Young, the Buckeye bookends. I've been waiting for that for about 5 years. I was hoping that could happen, and it fucking happened. And you're absolutely right. The minute that he came, our defense changed. I don't believe that Chase Young has to get the sacks. It's just the pressure, and just the thought that he's in the game and on the other side of Nick Bosa that I think affects offenses and affects quarterbacks. So those are 2 excellent picks. Charvarius Ward, Nick, one for yourself, Chase Young, son, and then a shout out to Jair Brown too, because again, even though he had an issue in the Baltimore game or whatever, the man is a rookie who was put into the game after an All-Pro was injured.
Mm-hmm.
So he's played outstanding for me. The team loves him, and I think that he definitely deserves some respect and some shout-outs as a rookie taking over one of our top spots. He plays single high. He has to cover the back. He has to come down and play in the box. And I think he's going to be here with us for a long time. So he actually definitely did a great job today. Tommy, well, not as bad as the Warriors. Not as bad as the Dubs. The Dubs. Monte Ellis and them. No. Big City says his player of the year is Frederico Warner, the captain, the Hispanic man himself. Hispanic with the dreads. Fred. Boom. Shout out to Fred and his wife. They're expecting a baby. Good luck. Good luck. Okay. David Minana says Demo Lenore switching from boundary cornerback to nickel. It's a tough thing to do, and he could be our best DB. I think Charvarius Ward may have something to say about that, but if you're saying maybe overall where he can play everywhere, you may be onto something there. Shout out to absolutely Demo. Yep. Unanimously 50 votes, all pro. Boom. Fred Warner. Holla if you hear me. Like I said, one of the few, only 3 people were unanimous. We have 2 of them, by the way. Dubs won last night. Yee. Yeah. Yee. Woo. Whoop-de-doo. Yep. Good for you, Tommy. Bet you they don't get 2. Bet you they don't get 2 in a row. My defensive player of the year. Oh, and by the way, Alberto, thank you for making another comment right on time, brother. Welcome, man, Alberto. Thank you for stepping up. Please hit the like button. For some reason, when Greenlaw not on the field, defense looks off. He brings the physicality. Alberto, his top defensive player of the year is someone who also got snubbed for the Pro Bowls and some of the awards for the season. Is Dre Greenlaw, the killer, the thug. Okay, if you're looking at Menace to Society, he's O-Dog. He's an O-Dog on the field. Okay, he's much more like O-Dog than that nigga from the Memphis Grizzlies. Chase Young has made a bigger impact than people give him credit for. I agree. Thank you so much, Big City. Since he came to the team, our D-line has not been criticized. That's a good point. We were getting criticized for not getting home, and we may not still get 4 or 5 sacks a game, but you can see the difference in the pressure, and then also how many games we have won. And Tommy says in the playoffs, we can't have Greenlaw penalties, though. Correct. In Greenlaw, you need to be a little bit less O-Dog when it comes to the playoffs. Okay, do that for me, dog. We appreciate you. My defensive player of the year, is also Tarvarius Ward. I think he stepped up as a top corner in the league. I think you can't deny that he's one of the top 3 corners in the league and one of the top 1 or 2 for sure in the NFC, depending upon where they're at. Smash the like button and then also subscribe to Bryant Cope. What's happening, sir? Brian, who are your offensive and defensive players of the year for the team? Please let us know. And the big play Trey has underneath his thing, EP. That's my son.
Yeah,
That's my son. What'd you say?
I don't even really know how that happened.
Yes, you do. That's my son. All right. So far, and Brian, if you want to put the rest of them into the comments as well, please go ahead and do so. So far, we've talked about the top defensive play, and anyone seeing this again now or later, drop it in the comments. We really appreciate y'all stepping up with us and hanging out on Saturday morning. Happy New Year to you. Welcome to Platform 246. So today we're taking you to the flowers. We're taking you to the garden that the 49ers deserve for all of the great players that we have, all of the outstanding plays that we've had to be able to watch and see smashing teams all season long, running through your state and your city. Okay, Niner ganging. We've had the top offensive play, the top defensive play, offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year. Am I missing any sons?
I don't think we did that. Did we?
That's all we've gone over so far. Please
No.
let us know in the comments. Were you going to say something, son?
I was going to say we didn't do offensive player. Yeah.
Oh, we have. Oh, boom. No, we haven't. That's upcoming. Thank you, Damien. See how much. Let your children pick you up. Let your children uplift you sometimes. It's possible. You need to learn from your children every day. Believe me. If you open your eyes and ears, your children are teaching you shit daily. David Minana says, Brian Cope, what's good, buddy? Y'all know when you know how I love to love. Give each other love. Lay's Funyuns are good. Brian Cope will also give you some tips on food because he is a foodie, because he also is a man that cooks. I know a little bit about that. He cooks for his wife and his children because he's a Renaissance man. He's also a great content creator. Subscribe to his channel. Brian Cope says, David Minana, what's up, faithful? BC Romello. Coming to us from Pennsylvania. Or is it Jersey? Where you at now, Ro? I don't mean to give out your info. Never mind. Forget that. Don't even tell us. But he's coming to us from far from us. What's happening, sir? Niner gang. How you doing, brother? Look at the picture in the corner. It's your man Brock, #1, and he led us to it. This is the reason that we're able to be here this Saturday, chilling, not worrying about a damn thing. Is because Brock, the Glock Purdy, Sturdy Purdy, has led us to the #1 seed, and he and the rest of the 49ers need to get their flowers. So let's give them their awards today. Crazy says, sup, Brian? All right, so as Damien let me know, we have not been able to go through the offensive player of the year. We talked about our defense, our #1 defense. Now let's switch over to our offense. We have an outstanding offense, as we all know, led again by the aforementioned Brock Purdy. I got to give it, boom. Alberto didn't even wait for the banner to come up. He's saying, boom, I got to give it to Trent, 100%. You're very welcome, Brian. You're very welcome, my man. You're the dog. Brian drops it real quick. Fred Warner for defensive, CMC for offensive, Mitch Wisnowski for and the special teams master himself. Don't forget, Brian Cope is also a lover of the special teams. So go check out his channel. No, Tommy. No. Negative. Pause. Pause, Tommy. You know better. You already know we don't say it on this channel. You know. All right, so offensive player of the year. Damien?
Yeah, I think it could go one of 3 ways. And I'm going to save the other 2 for the last 2 awards we have. But for this one specifically, I'm going to go Christian McCaffrey. I think he's just been unreal. He reached 2,000 scrimmage yards this year. He had 300 yards over the next rusher. 300 more rushing yards than the closest rusher. So, I mean, that's just ridiculous. He had the most touchdowns this year, tied for the most. So, yeah, I mean, he's just been unreal since he came. Before he came, but, I mean, his play has just been insanely. So, I believe Christian McCaffrey is the correct answer.
Bless us, Christian. White men can jump. I'll never watch either one of those variations of the movie again because white men can jump because those movies are now, as good as they are, they're lies. They say white men can't jump, but they can. Because I've seen a white man hurdle a nigga on his way to the promised land, which is the end zone. So, Christian McCaffrey, your flower, sir. Whatever kind you wish. Thank you. Thank you. Now you owe us a thanks for pulling you out of the doldrums of North Carolina. But still, thank you for stepping foot in Santa Clara. We appreciate you, Christian. We appreciate your father because he was here when we won our last Super Bowl as a player. And now you're here, Christian. It's more fate. It's in the clouds. We're supposed to win the goddamn Super Bowl. And that means, I say 30 years is a nice round number to do it. Big play Trey.
Sure.
Diesel. If they can't jump in this case, they can run. Boom. Exactly. I just, I'm a literal type of guy, Alberto. I'm a literal type of guy. So I've had a hard time really just saying it like that. But that's what it is. He don't need to jump. He can damn sure run. He's the number one running back in the league. Son, go ahead. What's your top offensive player of the year?
It's gonna be my quarterback, Brock Purdy. Over this year, I don't know. Brock Purdy has just shown me something that I've never seen from my quarterback before. And that's just good play. Actually being able to play well. And just some of the plays that he made, I'll never forget them. And so I think definitely he's led us this far, and now he's going to lead us to a Super Bowl.
All right. Amen. Amen. We have had a long history here under Kyle Shanahan, under Rat Face, under Master Splinter, and John the car salesman Lynch. We've had a long history of ineptitude at the quarterback position. But that shit is over. The reality is that Brock Purdy is Big Cock Brock. Pause. It'll be the last time you ever hear it, unless maybe I'll call him that on this. If he wins, if we're live and I'm crying and he's on a podium with a silver trophy, I may call him BCB one last time. Then it'll be the official last time ever. He can win 14 more. I'll never say it again. But Big Cock Brock, Sturdy Purdy, Big Captain Brock, 100% has changed the way the quarterback position has been looked at here since, at minimum, Jeff Garcia and maybe Steve Young. Big City says, I agree, CMC, man. 2,000 all-purpose yards. I believe CMC allowed Brock to play with a calmness and belief that he doesn't have to do it alone, allowing Brock to grow and flourish. Amen. And very eloquent, I might add. Big City, you got the comment of the day damn near basically today. Star comment. Boom. Star comment of the day. We are finally going to be live watching these games with a boom. Boom, Alberto. Yes, we are going to every week. We don't have to worry about, is he going to play right this week? Nope. He's not going to throw 14 interceptions again. I promise you that. Purdy protects the ball in the playoffs. We win it all. 100%, Tommy. We got to be rocking our snapbacks backwards. Boom. Church, you ain't said nothing but a word. Big City, facts. My head is big. This is about to snap too. Speaking of snapbacks, this is about to snap right on it. I'm telling you right now. Quick question. Would all three of you ever take a road trip and go up north to go to the home field and watch a game? Nothing like 65,049 faithful. 65,049 faithful. Big City, hell goddamn yes. By birds, planes, trains, or automobiles. We don't give a damn. The second that's a possibility, yes. Yes. Big City, 100. My offensive player of the year, it's going to have to go to White Jesus himself. Bless us, Christian. Motherfucking McCaffrey. When Christian McCaffrey arrived here, everything changed. And I mean everything changed. The man had 2,000 all-purpose yards this year. He was really the only person probably in the last, I'd say 10 years, despite what Tyreek Hill was attempting to do this year, that had a legitimate shot at becoming the MVP of the league outside of a quarterback. And he blessed us with his Christian ways every fucking Sunday. And he, as Big City just said, he definitely took some pressure off Brock, but not just Brock. He took pressure off the offensive line, fucking the wrestler, George, the wide receivers. It's very easy to block for Christian McCaffrey. He took pressure off Rat Face himself. So thank you, Christian McCaffrey, just for being here, for wanting to be here, because I believe that you've probably always wanted to play here, for being you, Christian. Here, your flowers, you get a double bouquet, my man. You're the type of girl that the man sends fucking a room full of flowers to your house for you, Christian. So bless you. Thank you. Boom. So we got to vote for Brock Purdy. Let us know again your offensive player of the year now or later. Brock Purdy, and then we got 2 votes for CMC. So we got 2 left, and thank all of y'all for hanging out with us. Share the video around. Let somebody know that we're here today. Let them know that the 49ers need to get their credit, that you need to come to our house to get anything this year, unless you meet us up in Vegas. And let them see if they like us and if they want to subscribe to the channel. And if you do, please subscribe to the channel. We take you anywhere you want to go here. Clearly to Niner Gang, but we cover the WWE wrestling. There's a lot going on. We can cover anything. Like I said, when motherfuckers are getting slapped, Cat Williams ripping a hole in all of Hollywood, you can find shit about it right here. We appreciate you. So what we want to get into now, though, we got 2 more to go. This is just some random shit that I thought of. The heart and soul of the 49ers, of the Niner Gang. What makes us Niner Gang or don't bang? Okay, when we come to your stadium or when you come to ours and you're already shivering because of the intimidation even that we have as a team. I think that that's big for us. Who do you think, boys, is the heart and soul of this team?
Well, I think you could go a lot of ways. But you could go Greenlaw. You know, he's very, very dominant. He's very physical. He's a good leader. You could go Warner, of course, which should probably be my 3rd answer. But I'm gonna go with Trent Williams, the big man up front. I mean, it's unreal the difference in that he makes. I mean, the guy, he stopped Myles Garrett from getting any sacks on injured. So, I mean, he's just unreal. And every game, he's up leading us out to the field up front with Debo. He could honestly be the MVP of the team. But yeah, I'm gonna go. He's a heart and soul.
I love it. Big Trent Williams, someone who we got from Washington, of all teams, someone who, fortunately, if it leads us to the title, we understand it. If not, unfortunately, maybe retiring soon. But Big Trent Williams, the offensive line, the team does not perform the same without him at the helm, protecting Brock Purdy's blind side and blocking for Christian McCaffrey. There's no running to the right side. Let's just be honest. I mean, every once in a while, but generally we get them big runs up the left sideline. When Keller Witherspoon got face planted into the ground right before my own eyes, live in the toilet bowl, that was to the left. So yes, I think Trent definitely deserves that. He could be considered, if not the MVP of the team, but the heart and soul for sure of this team. He is, with his big ass, leading the team out every fucking time, every Sunday. I was like, this nigga's like 6'8" with this, all that shit. But hey, it gets the W's. We get more W's than L's. Trey, what do you say?
I would have to say the guy who's leading right out with Trent Williams, Debo, the person who I think probably loves being a 49er more than anybody, with the maybe exception of George Kittle. But
Yep.
I think Debo loves this team. I think he loves all the players. And yeah, I don't think he would rather be anywhere else other than here. With the locker room we have, Debo always has the vibes up, making sure, like we just said, coming out with Trent Williams every Sunday. But yeah, I think I think it's Debo. We've seen
Really
anybody
quick,
play.
I would have to say that is you out of anybody on the team, those two, and then maybe the other person that you picked that you just mentioned, actually, GK, Mr. Commercial, Mr. Face of the franchise himself, Mr. WWE, Mr. I can look up on a live stream and see you live in front of me at WrestleMania in the ring, George Kittle. Alberto says, I got to keep it 100. Kyle is the heart and soul of the 49ers. And God damn it, Alberto, if you didn't just drop some sprinkles, some knowledge, you may have just hit us with something right now. When he's in his bag, and I mean the Birkin bag, not his JanSport bag, not even the Coach bag, the Birkin, okay? The Louis. When he's in his Louis or his Birkin, Kyle may yes. Kyle's basically another Jesus. All right, but no. Yep, that's a great point as well. Let us know who you think, folks, and Faithful, who is the heart and soul of this team. I have to go with you though, Big Play Trey. As you said, the person right next to Damien's answer, Big Trent. Every single week, the person that the boom box, the Niner box is because of, the person who, yes, despite being in the club doing like this, when they were saying, "Are you coming back to the Niners?" He didn't really mean that. He just wanted to get some paper for his baby and his lady. That's all it was, y'all. That's all it was, Faithful. He didn't want to. If he would have left here, he would have probably cried because he is sensitive, he is emotional, and it's about the Niners. Which person is on Instagram and the internet every week defending us, fighting with Eagles, Sheagles? Debo, Tyshawn Samuel. The man that will run into your player and your player will go backwards. Debo. The man that's leading the team out and acting an ass every single Sunday, whether it's in our house or yours. The man that probably had our top player of the year or one of that 70-yarder, the man that when he's on this team, we play different and the other team plays different. And when he's not here, we have 3-game losing streaks. I would have to go with my heart and soul of the team. It's Debo Samuel. Big City says, I agree. Okay. I agree. Trent, Debo, Kyle in that order. Trent, Debo, Kyle in that order. Boom. All excellent. Excellent. There's no typos. We didn't even see it. David Corona in it. But what's up, David? Happy Saturday, man. Happy New Year. How you been, brother? Hopefully you and your family are good. He says, what's up, everyone? 49 all day, every day. And as Big City said, please hit that like button, y'all. We sincerely appreciate it. That's the thumbs up. If you didn't know, now you do. Go ahead, Damien.
I think it's a really good sign when you having a really hard choice, a really hard time figuring out who is the heart and soul of your team. Because there's just so many players that could be the heart and soul, like on offense and defense. And it's just putting them in order is a hard decision. So I mean, just our locker room in general, we have, my personal opinion, I think we have the best locker room. In my non-biased opinion, I think we have the best locker room. So that's just a really good sign. So I really hope we win this year, the big one.
From your mouth to God's ears, son. You to God, to the football gods, all of you together. Give us that. Please, I need it. Yes, Big C says Trent got 2 lockers. I mean, what else do you need to know? Trent Williams has a velvet rope around one of his lockers. He has a shoe case locker only and shit like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Trent is up there in the top bodies and souls and hearts and minds and entire persons in 49 land. So last but not least, the I guess the most important award. It's the most valuable award. It's something that we possibly have a real shot at having league wide. And it takes a whole lot to have that. The most valuable player for the 49ers in the season where we are the number one seed and awaiting our food for next week. Big Fake Fake, who is your most valuable player for the 49ers?
Now, the reason I gave Brock Purdy OPOY was so that I can give Christian McCaffrey MVP. I don't think we even have 12 wins on the season without Christian McCaffrey. Maybe, likely, probably. But I know we wouldn't be averaging 30 points a game, maybe not. Christian McCaffrey is the best running back in the league by far. And at this point, he's pushing to be the best player right now. And I think that he should have won. He should still win MVP, despite Lamar Jackson being dragged, despite not losing games. I'm not going to lie. What people thought Brock Purdy was is what Lamar Jackson is now. Lamar Jackson is good, and he has made some good plays. I don't know if he has won his team any games this year, but I know that he hasn't lost his team any games this year, and that's why he's winning MVP over Brock Purdy. The only reason why, I believe.
Excellently said. Well said. So, Big Play Trey, his MVP is Christian McCaffrey. Bless us, Christian. You've blessed us since you arrived here right before the Kansas City game on a cold Thursday night 1 season ago. And now you possibly could be the next player. You won't be, but you could have possibly been the next offensive player, not with the quarterback in front of his name, an MVP. So I 100% agree that he definitely, and then my man, my son, my baby, Damien drops out right before his turn. Alberto says, I agree. It's that hard. This is why I have Kyle, because he moves his team like if he playing chess. Like playing chess, and you motherfuckers are playing checkers. You're 100% correct, Alberto. Kyle does move the team as if he's playing chess. He is a genius. He is a rat-faced motherfucker, though. He is definitely a part of the rat family. He thinks he's Master Splinter. He believes he's the smartest man in the room, but a lot of times he is. So he definitely gets some votes for the heart and soul of the team. He put this team together from the ground up, from scratch. Oh, thank you so much, Steve-O. Hold on 1 second. CMC is the best offensive player of the year throughout all 32 teams. Thank you, Steve-O. I appreciate you. So welcome, man. Happy New Year to you, brother. Can you hear me okay, boys?
Yep.
Well, Damien with the, what is that about in the background?
I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
Damien with the editing. Live editing for your asses. Live editing. Maybe Steve-O, maybe your ears are popping, Steve-O. I don't know. Check those out. Check your ears. Most valuable player, Damien. And let us know in the comments, faithful and folks. Even if you're not a 49er, you know who played. We may have beat your team's ass at some point in this team. If you're looking, let us know who you think is the best 49er on the team. Go ahead, DJ.
Yeah. I'm on the opposite side of Lawrence here. My brother Lawrence. I chose CMC for offensive player so that I can give MVP to my quarterback. I believe truly he should have been the MVP of the league despite his 4-pick game. I mean, he did something this year that was undone before. He was able to get a tight end above 1,000 yards scrimmage, a running back above 2,000 yards, a receiver above 1,000 yards scrimmage, and another receiver 1,000 yards scrimmage. I believe, even though CMC was rushing and part of Debo's was rushing, I believe him being the passer opened up the opportunities for those rushes, of course. And he got 4,000 yards this year, 31 passing touchdowns, 33 total. We haven't had 4,000-yard passer in forever. I mean, so I truly do believe that Brock Purdy is the MVP of this team and the league.
And the entire league. My apologies for any audio issues, folks. Wi-Fi issues, picture issues, that dumbass thumbnail face that was up there when I just put this on negative camera. Apologies for that. Let's go back over some comments real quick too. Steve says my mic is popping, and y'all helped me out. I appreciate y'all. Please let us always know those things. Let us know how you hear this shit. Let us know how we can improve, how we can be better on this channel, how I can be better. I sincerely appreciate it. And we do take those things into account. You see, now we're stepping up in the new year. We're trying to step up in the new year. When you think about how bad our O-line is as a unit, top 5 worst O-line, CMC should get NFL MVP. I could agree with that.
That's a good point.
When I read it, I thought it was a great point. Yep. Steve-O says CMC again. CMC is his MVP of the team. Thank you, Alberto. We appreciate y'all. Ditto for Brock Purdy. So far we've got votes for CMC and Siley Fungi or Fungi. Hopefully I did. Salute to you. Welcome in. Thank you for stepping up. I want to say I've heard you before. Maybe I haven't. But if I have, thank you. We appreciate you. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And CMC is the 49ers MVP. For me, I'm on the other side of that. I'm on the person that's handing him off the ball. Brock, the Glock, Sturdy Purdy. The quarterback is the number 1 position in football. It's the number 1 position in sports, in my opinion. And while Christian McCaffrey has been a chef's kiss to this team,
you're glitching a little bit.
Oh, let me go out then. Maybe I need to come out for a second. You two, hold it down. Just talk to the folks. Can you do that? Or am I clear now?
Sure. Yeah, I think I was gonna pick Williams for MVP, but just remembering what Brock Purdy did this year, the 4K yards, 30 touchdowns, I had to go with him. CMC is
we can't put comment.
It was between those 3.
Big City says, I wish I could put comments up, but I can't anymore. Oh, you can put them up?
No, I can read them if you need it.
Oh, okay. Well, Big City says, imagine CMC and Brock with the number 1 O-line in football. Kyle would be in his Birkin. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Sometimes, no matter what, we could be playing a bad team. Kyle Shanahan will single-handedly cost us the game. Now, I hope that doesn't happen at all in the playoffs. It can. And now that I'm thinking back, I don't really think it has. I think when we made it to the playoffs, Kyle, it's never been really up to the play calling. I think it's just been the players making unfortunate plays. Yeah, unfortunate things happening. But I think during the playoffs, Kyle Shanahan gets it together. But if we have the number 1 O-line, we already have the number 1 quarterback in my eyes, and really should be in everybody else's. The unanimous number 1 running back. He'll be averaging 30, 40 points a game.
Yeah, man. I think the only time where he failed us, Kyle, in play calling was probably the Super Bowl when we're up 10.
Yeah.
In the postseason.
Especially with the coming off the 4 touchdown run game that Raheem Mostert had. It was crazy.
They couldn't stop that. 200-yard game.
This is what happens when. Thank you, sons. First of all, for keeping things fresh. I sincerely appreciate you. I love you. And what the fuck is this background that's on here now? I'm going to have a conversation with some people. But we're about to get up out of here. Hopefully I'm not too choppy right now. But looks like Alberto says, okay, I like your take. And thank all of y'all for hanging out through the issues and all. It's guerrilla style. Okay, I like your take, but again, doesn't that sit on Kyle? I hate when our fans say fire Kyle because none of our players get them stats if it wasn't for Kyle's play calls. Did you two go over these comments already, by the way?
No.
Man. Well, I appreciate you. You are 100% right, Alberto, although I do have a video on here from 2 years ago where I said at the start of this channel, is it time when he got Trey Lance hurt in Arizona? Is it time to consider firing Kyle? I got a lot of hate for that, but hey, it is what it is. Big C says, no, you're right. Big play Dre. I don't know if he meant you, Trey, or big play Dre on our team. Kyle is the type of guy who can hit threes in a row, and instead of passing to the open man for the easy dunk, airballs the fourth 3-ball. Kobe! Boom. Kyle basically Kobe.
Like when we're winning and we have the best running back in the league and we're visiting and it's a tough crowd that we're visiting, and he decides to three pass plays in a row, and we're not even at the 20-yard line yet because we just got the ball for punt. I'm talking about the game against Philadelphia, where I'm pretty sure Philadelphia punted us the ball, and we went 3 and out because even though we were backed up, way backed up, he threw the ball 3 times in a row. Maybe one of them was completed, but I know we 4th down with the quickness, and we ended up punting. Now, I don't think we should ever go 3 plays without running the ball.
I was just going to say
3 or 4 plays without running the ball unless we're losing. But
right, especially to start off a drive.
Exactly. If we're winning, there's no reason why we should go 4 plays in a row with no run. None at all. Especially with the best running back in the league.
I agree, Alberto.
He learned from it.
He wants to be better for the team and the fans, of course. You know.
We did, Steve-O. Please drop it in the comments, bro. Favorite play of the season, offensive and defensive. Drop everything right now. Let us know your MVP, offensive and defensive, MVP of the team, and the heart and soul of the team. Anybody, heart and soul of the team, offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, overall MVP of the team, best player of the year on offense, and best player of the year on defense. Let us know. We appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with us on this Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. My MVP before they take us off the air. Basically, apparently what's going on with my shit is Brock Purdy. Brock, 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns. Those are the numbers that I want to see, like some numbers that you would like to see with your woman. Okay? Sons, you'll understand what I mean. Those figures. Those are the figures that I wanted to see, okay, at some point in time from a quarterback. Somebody not named Steve Young or Jeff Garcia. 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns. To me, that's like the minimum you can do as a quarterback. And Brock Purdy brought us that again. Brock Purdy has brought us stability at the quarterback position, and he brings out the monster in that rat-faced cartoon, Kyle Shanahan. Brock, your pleated pants, your hoochie daddy pants that you proposed to your fiance in, I salute you and everything that you have meant to this team, and getting the taste, the filth out of my mouth, the taste of James. Pause. Big City says, yeah, man, I agree with you. It's like Kyle can't see, you know, when our defense is balling out against a tough opponent, sometimes maybe you don't score a TD, but our defense needs us to control the clock. Amen. Sometimes Kyle, I don't know, maybe the whiskers just block his vision of what's happening and what's reality and what makes sense.
Kyle will
maybe
give
he's
the
thinking
ball
about cheese.
right back to the offense with the quickness. Our defense will be tired, noticeably tired, and Kyle Shanahan will give the ball back to that other offense so fast. Rarely, but he has done it.
Mm-hmm.
Greenlaw could possibly be the heart and soul defensive MVP. You never know. Yes, he did break this. He's broken the spirit of a couple of teams, I believe, to be honest with you. Yes, thank you, Bebop. And yeah, Kyle will noticeably see that Greenlaw and the rest of them boys are tired as hell, but he'll still be trying to throw the ball, doing dumb shit. not thinking, you rat face. Cut that out. 3 games, Kyle. 3 wins, Kyle. 3. And 2 of them can't help but to be at your house. And the third is 300 miles away. It's going to be your house. 3, Kyle.
3
and you're
home games.
cemented forever.
Fans in the world.
Give
That's
it to us. Absolutely, Big City. We may jump on. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Bing, bing that bell, okay? Bing that bitch, so that you know when we do go live. You don't miss a show. You don't miss when we drop a video. Somebody in Hollywood this week may cut somebody the fuck out. We may drop a video on that. You want to get it and see it. If it's off the top of my head, it may be funny here. If I write it down, I'll try to do my best. And then yes, we'll definitely be live for all kind of stuff. We'll be live for the Royal Rumble soon, so look out for that. That's on the that's on the wrestling side. That's on the kids side. That's on the other side of my heart. One side has the 49ers, the middle has my children, the right side has wrestling. Okay, so we'll be live for that. And Big City says, I've never felt so confident about our team, me either. Not since I was 12, Big City. Winning the Super Bowl, I was 4 years on the last time the Niners won Super Bowl. Never felt this good about our team. I was 12 years old, and this is the last time that I felt this good about our team. It was when I was 12, and it was Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders on 2 opposite sides of the ball, and Steve Young with the ball in his hands every play. I knew we were going to win the Super Bowl that year. So this year, I feel the same way because of Brock Purdy and all the other cast of characters, all the other Ninja Turtles to Kyle Shanahan's TMT. So with that, my sons, thank you so much for coming with us today, or coming with me today. You two know how much I love when you step up with me. I'll see you boys in just a few. To the rest of you faithful, we will see you on the internet. The internet's a real place. See you here, hopefully, because you're subscribed, and you come back with us at some point soon. Niner gang or don't bang. Anything else? Okay. Happy New Year. Again, this is our first video of the new year. Hope to see y'all in many, many more. Good luck to all your teams. Football's about to come on in just a minute. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all be safe. Boys, you got anything else to say?
Enjoy the playoffs. We get to sit back and just watch good football. And yeah, see you next week. See who we play.
Yeah. Let's go Niners.
Go Niners. We'll definitely be live streaming the game. Don't know who's coming for the beat down, for the dust up, but whoever it is, please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so that you can be there with us. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all be safe. And thank you, Bebop. We appreciate you. Bebop, we're going to get you on the channel soon. Look out for Faithful Conversations. We want to get you on Faithful Conversations sometime soon, Bebop. So I'm going to hit you on the Twitter, on the X. Y'all can follow us on X at Bam Bam LLD. Yes, Alberto, we got a minute. Last question. Who do you guys think we're playing? We have boys. Who do you think we're playing?
Oh, yeah. I guess we could just do right to that real quick. I think we're playing Philly because I think the Rams lose. And who's the 7th seed? I don't care. They're gonna lose.
Thanks. Falcons or something.
Who?
That was the Packers.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's gonna actually be a pretty good game. And who I'm rooting for? The Packers. Go Pack, go! Please bring Jordan Love to San Francisco. Please.
There's been a lot of talk about Jordan Love or Brock Purdy. So I'd love to shut that up.
Jordan Love and Brock Purdy?
Jordan Love or Brock Purdy.
So I'd love
yeah.
For me, I can't even call it. I really, faithful folks, son, I don't even give a damn. Y'all know me. So thank y'all so much for watching. Great question. We appreciate that. Y'all be safe.